Welcome back to our second episode of Let's Play Eternal Hour Golden Hour here with just Dolan. Last time we started up the game. We're doing the Springs of Fate, or whatever it's called, story first. Right now we're playing as Aunt Rin, this girl who just adopted a young boy named Yasu. She's an emo faggot, and she just made a friend, but then some time had passed, and the tone shifted dramatically, so without further ado, let us continue. After that day, time seems to pass faster than before. I've been making small bits of progress every day, but life still hasn't settled down quite yet. It's been over a month since I moved back to Tokyo. Everything feels better now. I've started remembering the fun times I once had here, and I sometimes tell Yasu about those old stories. Yasu's started speaking more and more, and now we're slowly becoming more of a family. We even watched a TV show together last night. If I remember correctly, it was some cute anime about a boy who turns into a frog. I feel like I should know that, but I don't. I can't help but empathize with that boy, and I really wish I could do more to be a better guardian. Going from defending people in court to being a single mother, all while looking cool on my motorcycle. It doesn't matter how I say it, it still feels funny to think that some kid depends on me now. It seems it could happen even to someone like me who's never even had a boyfriend. Oh shit! It's pretty sad that I look like a freeloader with no job, no income, nothing. The money will eventually run out, and I have to take care of Yasu somehow. I don't even know if I could practice law in a backwards town like this. Even with the hardships, Megami has been a lifesaver. We meet nearly every day now. Sometimes I wonder what my real feelings are, especially when it comes to Megami. Oh shit! Oh shit! I meet up with Megami at the orphanage, and we walk to a nice spot she knows by a lake for a picnic lunch. Even with my life being so close to falling apart, the good weather and delicious meal with a good friend have done wonders for my mood. It's days like this that I live for now, when I could just forget the rest of the world, enjoy the moment.
And ever since, little Hikaru's been showing up to play with the orphans.
Wow. She's a great kid.
Wow.
Yep. So, Rin.
That's odd. It's rare that I notice Megami hesitating.
What is it, Megumi?
Well, I hate to ask, but how goes the job hunt?
Fucking terribly.
It's going. You know, there's only one proper law firm in town.
That's true. If they don't hire you, it's essentially just a few who have one-person firms.
Exactly. Tokyo's not the most progressive of towns either.
You don't think anyone here is interested in a leather-clad motorcycling defense attorney?
I did apply, but I haven't heard back since.
Of course, there's also the whole not married thing. This town has female lawyers, but they have families. I didn't realize having a family was a requirement to knowing what the fuck you're talking about.
I hate to even suggest it, but do you think you might need to change your image?
Fuck that shit, there's gotta be another way.
There has to be another way. Letting this old stubborn town force me to change just feels wrong.
But you can't just hold out forever. You need a steady income to support Yasu and yourself.
I know. It's just that I've grown into who I am. It's not like I can just throw everything away in an instant. I've moved to new cities before. I feel like there might still be an option, Megumi.
I really hate to say it, Rin, but that may not be realistic. You're risking Yasu's life. Your life. I really admire your determination, but I'm worried about both of you.
Thanks, Megumi. You might be right. I'm probably just trying to hold out as long as I can.
Now might be a good time to
Hey,
ask.
Megumi. I wanted to ask you, Why do you work at the orphanage? I don't think you ever told me.
Oh my goodness, you're right. Well, the simplest answer is that I'm somewhat of an orphan myself, so I know how they feel.
Oh. I'm so sorry, Megumi.
It's fine. It was a long time ago. The past doesn't have to define us.
But you said that your past is the reason you work at the orphanage.
Oh, that. Well, it's why I started doing it. But now, I discovered how much I like helping them and teaching them how to organize their lives.
Organize their lives?
I like figuring out what activities to do and when to do them, what will be for dinner, those kinds of things. I've actually been taking business learning courses online. I'd like to work at City Hall someday.
Whoa! So, one day, you'll be Mayor Megumi?
Oh no, nothing that prestigious. I just want to help shape the city and care for its people.
Use your passion for organization to make the entire town happy.
I mean, I like cheering people up, so what if we could spread the happiness even more?
Believe in the me who believes in you.
I believe you can do it if you put your mind to it.
Thanks. With a bit of luck, I can probably make it happen.
Well, let me know how I can help.
Sure. Working together, I'm sure we will do it.
Well, she isn't lacking in fighting spirit, that's certain. I make a Gurren Lagann reference and it immediately calls out the fighting spirit. That's amazing. We arrived at the beach pretty quickly. Megumi changed into her swimsuit faster than me.
Hey Rin, what is that thing over there?
Over where?
Wait, Megumi! Don't just walk off the path!
Shouldn't leave her alone out here.
Whoa! Is this a cave entrance?
Why is that scary or startling in any way?
I've never seen it before.
Right in front of us, the ground parts into a sinister-looking entryway. It blends in with the surrounding area so well, I'm surprised that Megumi could spot it from afar. I mean, caves are kind of, you know, I hate to break it to you people, but, caves are normal. They happen in real life. They're not spooky by default.
It looks like it's been here for a long time. Is this place off limits or restricted?
I don't think so. Most people just stay on the beach. We got lost in conversation and walked really far.
This is interesting. Are you up for a little exploring?
Maybe, but we don't have a flashlight.
We have a phone.
You know, if you're scared, you could hold my hand.
What?
Aw, she's so cute when she gets flustered.
I'm not scared. Let's go in.
I'm back. I'm recovering from a coughing fit. I inhaled some water like a fucking baboon. Like some kind of crazy, stupid monkey man. So, yeah, let's, if she's scared of it, let's head inside. I don't know why my heart is racing so fast, because it's literally just a cave. But I'm not going to back down now. That's for fucking sure. I'm not gonna let some cave get the best of
Wow.
me.
This place is amazing.
As rays of light shine in from a hole in the cave's ceiling, we're struck by a wondrous, fantastic sight. Most of the interior is made up of glinting minerals reflecting the light that slips through the opening ceiling. There are no signs of recent human activity. The last time people were in this cave must have been centuries ago. Yeah? Okay. A trickle of water flows through the center, making a light rippling sound that echoes off the walls. All around the cave, small pillars have formed, both protruding up from the floor and hanging from the ceiling. Megami starts examining them, dazzled by their beauty.
Is this ice?
I don't think so.
As I slide my finger across the surface of a pillar for the sake of curiosity, I notice that the glassy surface easily gives way. I'm left with small traces on my fingertip. It doesn't feel cold. I'll just lick my finger, see how it tastes. Yeah?
It's salt!
Oh, that makes sense. This town was founded by salt miners who dug in the old wasteland.
Interesting. Hidden treasures. Do you think we're the first people to see this?
I doubt we are, but I'd like to think so.
I doubt we are too, because it's literally just a cave. Suddenly, I become all too aware of the fact that the two of us are alone here, in this place that seems so magical, sharing this special moment. Looking at her now, I'm starting to feel strange. Okay then, a strange desire to be closer to her. My hand feels strangely empty, as if it holds a void that can only be filled by hers.
You know, if you want, we can...
Okay.
Oh. Megami's fingers are sliding across my wrist. Her hand is so soft and warm. The warmth in my palm is giving me a rush of happiness, a kind of joy I've never felt before. I want more. I want her. Megami is the only thing on my mind right now. Well then.
Rin,
Yes, Megumi?
I don't know how to say this, but
It's okay. I feel the same way.
This is it. Well then. That escalated really quickly. I know it's technically been like a month or something, but like, come on. I gently get closer to her and place my lips on hers. As the moment approaches, I realize the truth. This girl, this unbelievably beautiful, kind, passionate girl, she's the one. Well then, I've been waiting for this for so long, without even knowing. Instinctually, I push forward, my passion leading the way to heavenly bliss. Then, as I feel Megami jerk back in hesitation, I pull away for a moment to give her more time to prepare. Then I press forward once more, this time more slowly. Megami doesn't pull away, meeting me halfway after strengthening her own resolve. The moment our passions finally collide, my mind is blown away by the emotions cascading from within me. I feel her hot breath, I smell her sweet scent. I taste the lovely tang of her lips. Every part of this experience is so far beyond my expectations. We've had such a short relationship, but we're clearly more than friends now. She means more to me than I ever thought possible. She's my irreplaceable first love who gives me a new kind of happiness. This escalated so quickly. I know the feeling will only continue to grow from here. A future. There must be a future for us. My life would be much emptier if I hadn't met her. My dear sweet Megami. I've never had a lover before, and I never understood why everyone wanted me to get one. It wasn't necessarily impossible, even if I never had much interest. But meeting someone like Megami, I want someone like her in my life. Not just as a friend, but something more. Jesus Christ. It feels like they've known each other for 5 minutes. The word love dances in my mind. Can I tell her that? Does she understand? I do worry a bit about how everyone else will react to us. A small, stubborn town like this will never allow a relationship like ours. But still, for now, this is just about the two of us. Megami Shimizu and Rin Fujimoto. In this precious moment, nothing else matters. We remain in the cave for some time, embracing and watching the sky through the opening in the ceiling. Neither of us speaks a word as we stand here together. My head feels so light. Fucking well then. Fucking well then. What happened after that, I don't really remember. I wake up back on the beach. It's already dark outside and the glimmers of stars are reflected in the sea. It's probably time to go home. Megami must have left without me. It's been a few hours since then, but I haven't heard from her yet. I checked my phone and the only thing I see is a faint message from Megami simply saying, sorry. Panic invades my mind as I try to write something back. I tell her that it's fine and I try to call her cell phone, but there's no answer. I'm lost. I don't know what happened or why she's not answering. It's been more than a week now. I couldn't muster up the courage to go and see her and she hasn't answered her phone. At least I know that she's receiving my messages and that she's alright. Even if she changed her mind about me, her safety is still one of my biggest concerns. We didn't make a mistake that day. I know we both felt something in that moment, and I know she was there with me. I was hoping I could tell her how I felt when she woke up, but she must have gotten scared. I wish I could just go and meet her at Starlight, but I don't know how to approach her. I mean, pro tip, if you don't know how to approach the subject, you just approach the subject. Like, you, alright, seriously? If you don't know how to bring something up with someone, then all you have to do is be really brash, but respectful and polite. Right? You just, like, openly say that you want to talk about it in a polite and respectful way. And then that's it. That's it. Pro tip from Dolan, that's all you gotta do. Works every time. I spent over 30 minutes standing at the gates the other day, but my heart wouldn't let me proceed and tell her how I felt. At least Yasu seems to be doing better. Spending time with his friends seems to have helped him greatly, and now he even speaks for me from time to time. Wow! I expected Tokyo to be utterly backwards in every way, but the parents here certainly give their children plenty of freedom. It is kind of surprising. I'm a lousy guardian and parent for sure, but I can't let my brother down. It might take a long time, but I have to pull my life together. Yasu, I hope that you'll be okay, even with an awful family figure like me. Wow. Not giving yourself very much credit. Today is the day. I've made up my mind, and it's time to take action. You can tell because of the music. In a few hours, I'll go and meet Megami. I can't just wait forever. First, Yasu. He'll be playing with his friends while I'm out.
Okay, Yasu. You behave yourself at Katashi's, okay?
Katashi's?
And don't wander off without Daisuke.
The last thing Daisuke needs right now is to be left alone with his bad decisions. Yesterday I saw him eating bugs off the ground. Okay.
Have fun out there, Yasu.
He's just standing there.
Is something wrong?
Fuck off, Windows. Of you. Aww. He loves us. I think I'm glad I moved here. Oh. I'm not expecting anyone, nor am I in a rush to deal with anything but Megami. I should answer the
Hello?
door, though.
Hey, Rin.
I would never have guessed that it would be her.
Megumi?
Can I please come in?
Of course. Please.
Just as I was about to try meeting her, what a coincidence. The house may not be in the most presentable state, but I can't turn her away, not after that time. Not after all this time.
Are you okay? It's been more than a week.
I couldn't bring myself to answer. I figured that speaking directly was better than calling or texting, especially after so long.
At first, I was worried you got lost in that cave. Then, I thought I might have done something that upset you.
That's about the cave. I woke up on the beach. I don't remember leaving. The last thing I remember is...
Or?
The next thing I remember is waking up on the beach. With no idea about how I got there. Or why. Just blacking out with no memory. It spooked me. We weren't drunk. Or anything.
It was quite weird. Maybe there were gas fumes in the cave that knocked us out.
Either way, experiencing that on top of our moment, it scared me. I hate to admit it, but for a while, I even thought you might have done something to me.
But
I
I
mean-
never do anything bad to you.
Reasonable assumption, actually. In all fairness.
Megumi.
I know. I realized that after a few days. I'm sorry for doubting you.
Wait, if you realized that, why did it take you this long to come see me?
I was scared.
Why?
Well... After that day, I also realized something else.
That I'm a hardcore lesbian.
I think I've fallen in love with you.
Okay. Close enough.
I keep remembering when you kissed me. It felt so right. Like nothing I've ever felt before. I thought that if I left it alone, the feeling might pass. But I can't help it. I love you now. And that won't change.
Even after all those days of silence, hearing her confess her true feelings so honestly, so simply. See? The right course of action is to just approach the person and talk about it in a respectful manner. Hashtag just Dolan things. Makes my heart race just like it did back then.
Megumi, I love you too, Megumi.
I'm so happy.
Those simple words, a short expression that means more than all world's books ever could. I don't know why it was so hard to say, but now I'm glad I said it. But this is reality where things aren't
You're
so
worried
easy.
about what it means. How we can live and what we can do.
Yes. I just... You know, we talked about this before. If this town thinks a mannequin is too obscene... I like Tokia, but...
I understand. This should be just about us and our feelings. But we have to face the public as well.
Fuck the public.
Exactly. If it were just the two of us, I might suggest something crazy. Like riding away to some faraway land, where people will accept us.
Like Canada? We should move directly to Toronto, Canada right now. Fuck it. Can't escape Japan on a motorbike since there's an ocean on all sides. This is an even bigger problem. I can't just leave Yasu.
You're right. Just today, Yasu said he loved me. I can't take him away from his home and his friends.
Neither can I. But I don't want to give up on you.
Then don't. Fuck the public opinion.
Neither do I.
So, what can we do, Rin?
Another pro-Dolan tip. Fuck what anyone else other than you thinks about anything. Seeing Megumi's gentle expression and hearing her words, they fill me with determination. We can't escape! There's no escaping it! Every game is Undertale. Every single game is Undertale now. What have you done, Toby Fox? What have you done? God damn it.
Maybe, just maybe, we could get into a position of power, like working at the city hall. That way, we could change some things, and maybe open people's eyes and hearts.
Maybe.
Perhaps, we could eventually get them to allow same-sex relationships.
It's not about allowing, it's about shutting the fuck up and just letting it happen.
That's very specific.
I know. I've been thinking about it for the past week.
What? Why?
Well, once I got a job at City Hall, I figured I should decide what my goals there would be.
You got a job at City Hall. It's only been a week.
Well, I had to do something somehow. I'm going to be working on municipal development. Preservation of landmarks, road security, housing.
Wow. I knew you'd find something to do with your legal knowledge.
It's not what I planned on, I admit. But certain people at City Hall seem to think I'd be a good youth representative. Even if they try to keep their attitudes high and mighty, they still enjoy young people working for them.
Whoa, that's great. I'm so happy for you, Rin.
Actually, it could be great for both of us.
What do you mean?
It just so happens they also need a secretary at the Municipal Services Office. I could recommend you, and then maybe we could work together.
So I'd be working to help improve city services.
Exactly! That includes any city money that goes to Starlight. It may not be ideal for you, but it might be a start. If you want.
I'd love to do it.
Great! I'll let them know first thing tomorrow.
I'm so relieved. It's like a great weight has been lifted from my chest. Wasn't sure about this plan, but hearing that Megami approves is a lovely feeling.
So then, what about us?
What indeed? It could be years before we change things in this stubborn town.
I'm sure we can do it. But until we succeed, can we stay together?
Well, we could just keep it a secret.
What? How?
How? I mean, that seems pretty obvious. You just don't fucking start macking it in public. Like, it's not that hard.
We'll just have to be careful. We'll act like friends. That's all. If we're co-workers, that will help explain things and lower suspicion. We can find moments to be all alone. And
Will that really work?
it may be a hard compromise, but it will have to do for now. I love you, Megumi. I won't give up on you, no matter what it takes.
Rin.
Megumi's eyes, as I look into them, they seem so soft and gentle. Her smile, I can't think straight when she looks at me like that. I want to stay here with her and see that smile for a bit longer.
Yasu's away at a friend's house, so we are alone right now. Would you like to join me for some tea?
Actually, why don't we go upstairs? I haven't seen your bedroom yet.
Oh shit. Does she want the V? I think she wants the V. Seeing her unwavering glance and the warmness of her expression, I could tell she's serious. If she's willing and we have a chance like this, I'm not gonna say no. Fuck.
I'd be delighted to.
Once I hated the thought of moving to Tokyo. I ditched the town for a reason and had little fondness for it. But now... Now I have a reason to stay. Thought about calling my remaining relatives. I'm constantly tempted to leave Tokyo with Megumi, but I can't. I won't torment Yasu, even for love. I've given up a lot. I won't be a lawyer. I won't live in a bigger city. Oops. But I haven't given up who I am. It's times like these you find out what really matters to you. I'll have to stretch my time and finances, maybe for years. I may even come close to breaking, but I think that I can live like this. This is enough for me. I can be happy. Aww. Well, I guess that was it for the Strings of Fate. So I guess next time we're going to be doing the other story. The Lost Date, I guess. Yeah, that's it for today, everybody. I'll see you guys next time for another Just Dolan, where we tackle that. Leave a comment if you like this kind of video. If anyone does, I'll keep doing it. Like I said last time, I'm having a lot of fun. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.